Valley Club, the Spotlight Raids have arrived in Marvel Strike Force. Alpha Flight and Spider Society are the two required teams, and Alpha Flight's not even in the game yet, so how far will the Spider take you, and how good will Alpha Flight be once they finally arrive in the game? We're going to test server on this video to answer these questions so you can see for yourself how good Alpha Flight and Spider Society will be. So if you're ready to see the latest team of Canadian superheroes, and if it's worth it for you to push these new raid rewards, then you need to do Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're going to go into the test server to test out these new Spotlight raids, Alpha Flight in action, and how good will the Spider Society handle these first few nodes. Before we do all of that though, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week. We got gameplay videos, news videos, question answer videos, everything we're experiencing in Marvel Strike Force. But let's jump right onto the test server so you can see if it's worth it for you to push in these new raids. All right, and here we are in the test server and looking at the Alpha Flight raids, and I gotta say I like the layout of this. It looks pretty nice. The wintry, snowy background reminds you of what I think of with Alpha Flight. One big question that people were asking, can you heal between nodes? And as you can see here, yes, you can heal between nodes. Let's go back down and talk about some of these early nodes. Pretty easy. You could actually use any team, any non-mythic character on this. So you could use all of your incursion teams, Bifrost, Hive Mind, Pegasus, things like that. I ended up using Hive Mind on this first node and the second node. Pretty much just autoed it. You could use whatever you have, Bifrost, Extreme X-Men, whatever you want to use on these. And the good thing is that Alpha Flight not being released yet, you only have to do this first 2 nodes and then these next 3 with Spider Society. That's pretty much all you're going to be able to do right now for these raids, which means that you're going to be able to test a variety of teams on these first 2 non-mythic nodes, see what works best for you and your roster. But let's move forward with these next few nodes. These are the Spider Society nodes. What do we do to beat these? How tough was it? I actually want to test if we could just auto with Spider Society. All right, so we are just going to hit auto, see if these guys are able to kind of sim this, and let's just test this out. See if you need to really think about these nodes with the Spider Society, if you have them built to a decent level that is able to sustain Incursion 2.0. All right, so we got through that pretty easily, and they got a lot of health left. Our next node with Spider Society, we're gonna go in again, and we're just gonna hit auto, see if these guys can get through this. This is kind of a test of a sim to see if these guys are able to sim this node. Let's just hit auto and see how it goes. There's a Dormammu, a Red Hulk. Let's see how the AI navigates through this Red Hulk and see if they can kill him without making him angry. All right, and there they go. Not even watching the cooldowns. Let's just go with them. Nova almost dead. Last hit, there it is. All that ability energy just spreads through that Spider Society. Our last Spider Society node before we get to some of these Alpha Flight nodes. Let's go in and same thing like before. Let's just go in, hit auto, see how these guys do. Hopefully the AI can manage some of the trickiness that is caused by the enemies on this node. All right, going in, they have Val. They have, oh man, I would like to target Val. Let's just hit auto, see what the AI does with this, and it'll give a good test of that sim button. We're almost at max health for all our characters. Death proofs. There it is. Spider Society smashes these. All right, and we have our next 4 nodes. These are going to feature Alpha Flight characters. The enemies don't look that crazy. The power levels are getting higher and higher, but Hopefully the synergy with Alpha Flight is strong enough to get through all of these characters, all of these nodes. This is where we have them placed. We have Sasquatch next to Wolverine because Wolverine does have that regeneration. And we have Raider on Wolverine. We have Raider on Guardian. We have Striker on Northstar and Sunspot. And Skirmisher for Sasquatch. Let's go. First time attempting these. Hopefully we figure everything out correctly. All right, so they spawn in. They have a Forge there. I think that is the first target that we need to work on. They have a Nightcrawler there as well. Let's use this big AoE attack, or it is a primary and adjacent targets. Let's work here. Let's flip this. Let's see if we get the stun on them. If it goes through the evades, it does so. We get a stun on Forge. Maybe we should have stunned Nightcrawler a little better. Let's get this chain attack instead of using this big ultimate, and we're taking off some health from Forge. I think we're good when Forge is down. Let's use this big AoE from Northstar. I think this is going to be like the big character on this team. All right, let's go and clear off barrier with Sasquatch. Let's keep working on Forge so he can't bring any of these X-Men back to life. Forge still not dead. He is stunned though. Let's go with the special, and then actually no, let's try to use it 2 times. Let's do the ultimate here. Yeah, we got some damage. Forge is down. Sunspot, Nightcrawler still there. That is, I think, the main targets that we have to go after. Pandapool won't be coming back to life 100% of the time because there's no Old Man Logan, but he does have a chance to come back to life. Let's use this let's use this special on Nightcrawler. I think that is the next target that we need to defeat, is getting Nightcrawler down. Let's actually use this Wolverine ultimate on him. It does not do enough damage for the kill. Let's go with this special from Northstar. Chains does not have quite enough to kill on the initial attack, but we do get Sunspot on the subsequent attacks. All right, let's get the charge. Let's get all the way up, and let's do the ultimate again for Sunspot. This team is working very, very well. Of course, we are only at difficulty 2. Next target, I think we want to go after. I don't think it matters here. Let's use the big special for Sasquatch. We're going after Sunspot. I think at this point we can auto it. I think the match is pretty much over at this point. But yes, let's continue to play this and set up our cooldowns for the next node. Do we use this right now? Let's do this a big AoE attack right now. Get this wave down a little bit more, and then now we just go basic. Let's set it's auto basic and work on killing everybody. We're going off of Sunspot first, Pandapool next. Dakin is probably a good target because he does a lot of damage. But let's stick with Pandapool. All right, Dakin has very low turn meter. Let's work on him next. We're selecting our targets with our auto basics, and we should get Dakin down. All right, shouldn't have too much of a problem with these Hulkbusters or these Mockingbirds. All right, Hulkbuster just pretty much has that little tiny bit of barrier. Let's switch to Mockingbird. All right, auto basic. We should be good for the next node. All our cooldowns are set up. Yes, this is a very, very strong team in the raids. No surprise, guys. These raid teams that they've been releasing have been very, very good in the raids. And it's the other game modes that's the question. So yeah, Alpha Flight, they do their job. They do their job very well, especially in these Alpha Flight raids. All right, so this is actually a 3rd time we're going into this node. We did pretty good in the first 2 attempts, but first attempt, we lost Wolverine. Second attempt, we lost Sasquatch. So now we're gonna try to get through this again on our 3rd attempt without losing anybody. This opening barrage is pretty random, and this is where we end up losing some characters. So let's go here. Let's see if we can put this stun on Kang. Probably should have done it on the other Kang because that other Kang has that speed up and is gonna be going a little quicker. Let's use this with the bleeds on Kang to get him bled a little bit more. He goes after Wolverine. He goes after Sasquatch. We do still have a death proof for the Sasquatch. Let's bring out this big ultimate for Northstar. That is the big move of the team. All right, we need to get some healing back from Sasquatch. Let's go ahead and do this ultimate here. Yeah, let's get an offense down on everybody. Reduce some of the damage that they can do to us. There's no barrier really to clear here. Let's go ahead and do this big ultimate, maybe taking out Slayer if we are good enough. Yes, we do take out Slayer. We don't take out the Kangs though. Here's that big Captain Sam ultimate that we don't like. Kang looks like he is controlled. Let's keep working on him. Maybe should have used the basic. We do have a few Morgan Le Fays that are popping up in on the next wave. Also that Peter B popping up. Let's kill this Kang. All right, there he goes. And now let's work on the next Kang and prepare for the Peter B. Let's use a special here. The full turn meter to Sunspot. Use the AoE attack. All right, there goes Kang. We should work on this section here. Pop does offer a lot of damage. Don't want him to accidentally kill one of our characters. Peter B is very, very annoying, and Wolverine almost dead. Luckily, right now, he has an evade. Let's use this big move on Morgan Le Fay, I believe. I think this is right. All right, now they got a lot of barrier. That's perfect for Sasquatch to remove all that stuff. Let's use our big ultimate from North Star. And let's chain this all the way down. Let's actually start this on Peter B this time. Chaining this back and forth between Peter, Morgan Le Fay. Let's use this again. Let's get the big special and ultimate. Does not do as much damage as I remember. I remember this doing a lot of damage, but back at the time, he was a meta character with this unlimited X-Men. All right, we are working on Peter B. I think his death proofs are done. All right, so his death proofs are done. We do need to watch a few characters, make sure we don't lose anybody at the end here. We've gotten through most of the wave. There are still some things that Morgan Le Fay can do to us. There's still some things that Penny can do to us. Let's actually go ahead and work on this Morgan Le Fay, get her down. Penny, I can't tell if she has the death proof. I think the death proof is gone. All right, let's work on that. Let's use the basic on Slayer there. Let's continue to work on Slayer. Does he die? No, he takes a turn. No. All right, luckily we don't lose anybody for that. And there goes Slayer. Morgan Le Fay not stunned anymore. Can we get the kill before she goes for the stun? Let's use our basics to try to get our cooldowns all set up for the next node. Let's use a basic again. And I think we are going to get it without her taking a turn. There we go. Basic again. Looks like our cooldowns are all set up for the next node. Here is that basic from North Star with a death, ability, energy all around. All right. 2 more nodes. We got a double Void Knight on this node. Not great for us. Hopefully we can survive this opening barrage. They're gonna pull us together. There goes the Void Knight. We're not fast enough to do anything to them. We're all ability blocked. Not gonna use any abilities on the first one. We are ability blocked again. And I guess who we want to go after right now is that Void Knight. That Gwenum is a problem. I think we'll stick to that Void Knight. And hopefully this is the right choice. We will have to play this again if it's not. All right, let's eliminate one of the Void Knights. We do have some issues from that Phyla-Vel, so let's use the ultimate now for Sunspot. There goes one of the Void Knights. Do have that issue with the Phyla-Vel's Adam Warlock because the Infinity Watch does spawn with that safeguard, that immunity, so can't really get anything on them in the initial turns. There goes the Phyla-Vel. All right, her safeguard is down. Adam Warlock's safeguard is down. Their immunities are down now as well. All right, we have to get through this taunt of Beta Red Bill. Let's use the ultimate of Wolverine. And let's go with these special North Star or Guardian. And all right, now is North Star. Now we go. The immunities are gone. The safeguards are gone. There goes Beta Ray Bill. We don't have to worry about that big ultimate, but we do have to worry about Robbie Reyes getting charges. All right, let's use the special ultimate combo from Sunspot. I think we want to go after Robbie right now and not Void Knight. Switch targets. He's in the yellow. We have Gwenum attacking all of us. All right, as long as we can take a turn, I think we should be good. All right, there we go on Ghost Rider Robbie. I think he should bleed out. Let's use the basic just in case. And now we got to worry about Big Time, I think. Let's go use this special on Big Time. All right, there comes Void Knight. Giving us defense down again. Let's use the ultimate one more, or special ultimate combo one more time. There we go. All right, there goes Big Time, and we should be good. Let's just use some basics to get us some cooldowns. a little bit more set up, and we're just going after the enemies with the highest turn meter here. So now Phylavel. All right, and now I actually don't want them to do any kills. I actually want them to slow play this as much as possible. Wolverine, yes, extra hit there. All right, third node down from Alpha Flight. Everyone survived. One more to go. All right, here it is. Lots of Iron Patriots. We got some Iron Man. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Let's start off with this big ultimate. Guardian. Lizard is stunned. That is a good thing, but we have a lot of big AoEs coming from our Iron Patriots. This section with the Viv Visions aren't that great either. All right, couple AoE attacks coming. We use that big ultimate from North Star. Lizard, hopefully he dies before he does his ultimate. Let's go remove some barrier on this section from Sasquatch. Do we get Lizard down? No, we don't. Let's use the first ultimate right now from Sunfire. Gets a few characters in the red. Nobody dead though. Oh, and now we got our Iron Patriots coming. There's one defense down, a few of the vulnerables. Another set of vulnerables is coming on to us. No, not looking good. Maybe we should have worked on that other section first. This is getting a little challenging. Our opening, as long as we can take a turn, I think we should be good. Luckily, their Lizard doesn't look like he's taking a turn yet, so let's continue to work on him. I don't want Viv Vision working on all this stuff as well. Luckily, we have a safeguard, so she can't flip a lot of the stuff there. Lizard's still not down yet. Iron Patriot's already done his big specials there. We'll go with Viv Vision, or do we go with Hulkbuster? I think we go with the Viv Vision. I should have used the ultimate there. Got a little cheap there and ended up paying for it a little. Hopefully don't pay too much. Lizard's still alive, but hopefully they should die soon. Let's use another ultimate or special ultimate combo. Boom. Here's the ultimate. Viv and Lizard are down finally. Let's go ahead and take you there to the Iron Patriots now. 12 enemies remaining. These 4 are almost done. So after this wave is down, we'll have 8 left. Hulkbuster still alive. Man, a lot of hits and Hulkbuster still surviving. This character is it's tough. He's tough. He doesn't even have any barrier. All right, and we're working on this damage. Let's get this big chain attack. This is Iron Man, Infinity War, and this Iron Patriot. Let's save the ultimate for the next wave that drops. Let's use a special here. Iron Patriot still alive. Man, the health on this character is insane. All right, let's use a special ultimate combo again from Sunspot. All right, there finally goes those Iron Patriots. Let's go on this guy here. Let's go into Cosmic Ghost Rider. Lizard can be a problem. I want to work on these 3 right now. Lizard doesn't have a lot of turn meter yet. Let's use his North Star ultimate. This is a game changer in these raids, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. All right, let's use this big chain in this clump of 3. All right, and there it is. There are all the enemies on the field right now. Let's use another big ultimate from Sunspot. Turn meter gain. Anybody dead? A few characters dead. Nice. So some of those mirror images for Mr. Negative down. That's good. All right, and we got an Iron Patriot, and we have a Cosmic Ghost Rider on the field. We do want to watch that leader, or that Lizard, excuse me. Let's chain from Lizard. Both of these Mr. Negatives. We don't want to get blinded. We don't want them to take a turn, actually. All right, so let's go and use a special on this Mr. Negative. Chains that Iron Patriot is blind, which is a good thing. Let's go Sunspot again. Man, this guy's more of an MVP than I thought. Not just a, oh, and then here's another ultimate. I think Sunspot and North Star are my 2 MVPs of this team. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Luckily, he was blinded, though. Didn't do as much damage as it could have. All right, we got to work on these negatives. Can't have them take a turn and blind us. Although, I don't know if they're going to stick as with what we have on the field. Let's kill this. Let's kill this guy. Or at least try to kill him. No, it doesn't even get close. All right, we got a minute left. Time is an issue now. That is probably the only thing that that is a challenge at this point, is a time. So let's make sure these enemies are dead. Let's kill Negative. There goes Negative, and then everybody on Cosmic Ghost Rider. Unfortunately, we allow him to do his special. Little of a misplay there. Probably should have worked on him before focusing on Negatives, but 38 seconds. We pretty much have this battle in hand. Even that little misplay at the end, I don't think should stop us from completing this. Let's go again. Let's use that big AU attack. Even though there's only 1 enemy, 1 more hit, probably 2 more hits. who's going to get the final hit? It's not North Star. No turn meter from Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider probably not going to get any more kills in this match here. He did his special, and I guess it's going to be Wolverine with 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we got through the Alpha Flight section. This boss node looks very, very tough. Super Skrulls, Void Knights, Black Knights. Probably not going to be able to one-shot this. At least when this thing launches, you're probably going to have to work with your alliance mates to beat this boss node. But the good thing is the first two nodes, very, very easy. Hive Mind or whatever raid team can beat that. Spider Society pretty much walks through the next few nodes. And Alpha Flight, those nodes are pretty challenging at difficulty too, but it is possible to get through those nodes with Alpha Flight. And if you're wondering where these teams were for this battle, this is where the Hive Mind team is on the test server. No diamonds on any of these characters. And this is where the Spider Society was on a test server, so bigger than most people's Spider Society. But as you saw, they got through the nodes pretty easily at full auto. So hopefully even with a lower level Spider Society, hopefully you could still get through these nodes. And here's where Alpha Flight was for the test that you just saw. Guardian, Sasquatch, North Star at 5 red, 5 gold. All of these characters are level 100. So as far as the gold and red stars for these Alpha Flight characters and new characters, probably a little bit more than most players would have initially when this raid launches, but hopefully this is a good test of what you could expect down the road when this team fully becomes farmable. We have level 100 for all these characters. Like I said, 7 gold, 7 red for Wolverine and Sunfire. We have all the T4s on all these characters. Wolverine, as we saw earlier, is a Raider. Sunfire, Striker. We have Raider on Guardian as well. We have a Skirmisher on Sasquatch, and North Star is a Striker. So all in all, guys, I'm pretty happy with these Alpha Flight raids and what I've seen as far as difficulty and as far as the rewards. Let me know your thoughts, though. Do you like these new rewards? Do you like the increased difficulty? Obviously, over time, doing this every single day, these raids will become boring, but what they did say is that they're willing to update the orb, so hopefully they're also willing to update the requirements and the bosses that we are facing. But hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like. It is free for you. Tremendously helps with the channel and that YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see what are the best teams to place on defense for this season in Cosmic Crucible, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.